Well, welcome back to Ron Plays Games Badly. My name is Ron, and I'm gonna... Don't think I turned the game back on. Let's see. Yep, that's what I thought. Boom, there you go. Return, no. Oh, no, no. Right click? There we go. There we go, now we got a game. That's not a game, this is a game. Alright. This up first. Wait a little bit. There we go. It's kind of in my face. There we go. This all seems good. Let's pick up with whatever the fuck we were doing. Let's see. Thank you, strobing light, for the seizure. Did it respawn like a bonfire in Dark Souls?
This is no place for a gentleman.
Oh, fortunately for me, I ain't a gentleman. Hey. One of them vermin. That's very hurtful, you know. I like your gun. I suppose you could make the choice in this game to like only feed off of the rats. Oh, what was that? Ooh. Okay, there's a bunch of blood there. That was neat. Also neat. Seems like I'll be able to go toot toot toot. Alrighty. I see you. You and your fire. Let's see. Interesting. Oh, there's a guy. Ah. Trixie. Okay. Else around I should know about. There's some way I can just get a drop on him.
This one's mine. There's one of them. Watch yourselves.
Wow, what a trooper. There we go. So the first number is their level. I noticed it was green because it was smaller than my level. That's good to know how hard of a time we could be having against fighting them. That's the fire dude. Can't decide if I'm going backwards or not.
Sorry, sir. No admittance.
Give me that. I'll take that. Excellent. So I've already seen this. But I am, in fact, going backwards. I wonder if we ever get to a point later where we're like choosing our clothes or anything. Kind of Red Dead Redemption style where it doesn't change anything big, but it does change. Can I get info on this guy? Not from this distance, huh?
Best turn around. Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Well, he was easy. Shotgun shell. Oh, I'm gonna get a shotgun. This is the way I'm going. North Dock.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Hey, Phoenix Waddell. It turns out your name did not display because the box for it too was not big enough. So I went in and adjusted font size. Oh, a scythe. Two-handed weapon. Grab a two-handed weapon and press Y to use its special ability. The scythe, for instance, can be used to parry an incoming attack, inflicting heavy stun damage if timed correctly.
Oh dear God, not again. William, please stop. Just to see, brother. You are my dearest friend. You're my last and dearest friend.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Here's our first boss, I'm pretty sure.
I can't feel it. Will, please.
This creature is bedeviled.
Bedeviled. Whoop. Wrong button. Ow, dude. Give me that blood. This is Vampyr. Whoop. It's been on my radar for a little bit. Didn't have a lot of opportunity to get around to it. And then when I did, because it's been on sale for a few times now, I had other priorities, like buying Dark Souls again for the 10th time. I'm gonna drink you dry, son. It's pretty cool, though. I've been enjoying it. Yeah, it's a mid-tier game, I think, but it's been made with a lot of love. It's got a lot of really cool stuff going on. The upgrade system in this is bananas.
William, please.
Oh, the victim. I thought it meant my victim.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Well done.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Burn. I just wish I could do that one move. It'd all be worth it for that one move where they just zip zap away. A lot like Flash Step in Bleach.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest
Yes,
hospital.
the game opens with us getting attacked from behind.
My fault. My flock needs me.
Yes, go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful.
This
I'm
doctor
sure he'll
here
take good care of you.
is chasing the same person that attacked
The sun is
us.
soon to rise and you'll need a place to rest.
We don't really like each other, but we're chasing the same person.
If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Alright. Little steam-powered boat. That's neat. Alright, what do we got?
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire?
Are we getting into Reavers?
I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Alright. Oh, that's a fire. I wonder if there's anything else much around here. Oh, wow. I wouldn't say he's healthy. Yeah, we're a vampire. We are wanting to not be a vampire. We're trying to figure out how to go about that. Exactly. The scene we met this guy was pretty cool because he was holding up a crucifix against us out in front of him like that. And from our perspective, it was glowing, and there was just like this blast of like energy and wind affecting us, but nothing else in the room. And we could barely stand in the presence of it.
William was...
It was really neat.
What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back. But I will tell you, she values her privacy.
Oh yeah, I feel like I can control the camera in the cutscenes because they're like in engine.
London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal. If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician.
I know
Like
this
yourself.
voice. I need to look up the people in this
How do you know
game.
who I am?
No need for
I know that
modesty.
voice.
You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
That was the first time we found out that we're technically a surgeon.
I had my suspicions.
We had the flashback of us in the war,
When you took the
but
blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was
right.
Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Come on, Dr. Swansea, who the fuck are you?
Then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother.
Harry
The
hadn't
last things
paid.
before contracting this affliction.
From Downton Abbey.
Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide.
A
I
ton
even
of
had the
games.
forethought to bring some clean clothes.
Alright.
So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Beautiful friendship. I got this poor sorry guy in the front of the boat. It's just like, guys, please, I'm dying. Hurry up, shake hands. Bump elbows. Wash your hands for 20 seconds. Soundtrack has been really good in this game. The story's been pretty cool. It's got one hell of an upgrade system.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That's one
is
way to
good
say
news
it.
Indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse
I've never
Crane and the
seen
staff that our ship
iZombie.
doesn't sink.
She really
If you have
working a
any
morgue?
questions, just ask her.
That's kind of great.
Noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea,
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Stop shaking my hand, please. Thank you. Go wash this off for 20 seconds. Whoa, whoa, when did we... I'm sorry? Okay. Well, apparently, I thought we just put on a coat. Apparently, we completely changed clothes.
Cannot enter.
Can I see what's up
I'm
here?
sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Alrighty. Go this way.
You can do better than that. Nah, it's my turn.
Hey, Silky. Oh.
Rotten ore proceed. Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river. Dry it all.
And that's the voice of the person who turned us. Oh boy.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir,
But I will.
please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Ooh. Blood quality. Blood quality indicates how much experience you'll obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the quality, the more XP. Drain blood of your prey. First, you need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. Your mesmerized level must be equal or higher than that of the citizen's resistance. Press left bumper to mesmerize Clay. Oh my god. Like over here? Oh, the red trail. Where's the red trail? Embrace. Press A to embrace Claycox or B to release. Embracing Clay will provide a massive XP boost, but be aware that there will be consequences. Learning more about citizens and collecting their hints will increase the experience gained. Well, how are we playing this? Are we going to embrace or release? Seems like there's a little bit of an alignment thing going on. That's kind of what I was thinking, right? Because we're kind of the victim ourselves. We're trying to cure ourselves of this. We don't really want to embrace being a vampire, right? Oh, A to continue. That's my problem.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Can I talk to you about what's just happened here, or are you just gonna die?
Did I black out? What? What happened?
Okay.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Says you. The same place? Yeah. All right. Aluminum. Sorry, aluminium. Got some shillings. Oh, hello, music.
Hurry up. Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Goodbye,
Thank you,
Milton.
nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you.
Already got an office with my name
Nurse
on the
Crane,
door.
Isn't it?
I am illustrious.
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
All right.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Nice.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The
Oh.
administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Who is he reminding me of? Dr. Swansea reminds me of a specific character in something.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
I don't think it's someone in
Thank
Bram
you, Nurse
Stoker's or in Dracula Dead and Loving It. I can't think of who it is right now.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a
Kinda like
hospital.
Carlisle, though.
Blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my
Couldn't think of
mind,
his name the
Dr.
other
Reed.
night.
Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I
This is a really
understand
echoey
what you're
place.
talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Ooh.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Well, I mean, I don't either. I don't think they're completely irredeemable, but they're pretty irredeemable. So I can buy bullets. Milton's gun. Shotgun shell. So he's got trigger parts. How many? Oh yeah, I've got 50 shillings. This is all I need, if I recall, to upgrade my gun. I've yet to ever use the gun, though. Aluminium. Wow. Weapon modules. There's a lot of shit going on here. Alright. What else we got? Elvotite, something I can open. Apparently it wasn't. What else we got?
The name of the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Oh, there is something flashing. Small bottle. It's a big miss. I've never read the books. I've only ever watched the movies with my wife. I don't know. I think that they could have done something interesting with it, even if the movies ended up nothing like the books. I think they could have done something interesting with it instead of cash grabbing it. I think that's what really hurt it more than anything, was the cash grabbing.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place.
Because if you think about it,
my research.
if you just think about Twilight overall, right? Kind of toss out everything, toss out the details, keep the overall idea. I think that there's actually something there. Theaters because my cousin wanted to go but didn't want to go alone.
Came here in the first place.
Yeah. I was just being a good husband. The fans are pretty awful. I used to work at a movie theater, and oh my god, the fans are the worst.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, they are.
Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with
Hint
us,
required.
Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Yeesh.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
About what? Everything you said is pretty miserable.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France
Yeah,
myself.
I've never
just wanted to know
I've never been a
what
big
happened.
Kristen Stewart fan.
Officer, weren't you?
She was the one that played Bella.
Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir.
Ah.
No offense.
But yeah, I'm blanking on Edward's name, but I see his face. He is actually a really good actor. He's been in a ton of stuff, especially since Twilight.
Mr. Elwood.
And
Ghost on every
he's
street
even
corner.
if the projects he's in are torn apart by the critics still usually praise him pretty good. He tends to survive whatever project he's working on. I'm actually kind of excited. I think he'll be a good Batman. He's the next Batman. And I think he's... If they're doing like a year one Batman, which judging by the Batmobile and the suit, it kind of looks like they are. I think he's about the right age. He's definitely the right size. That guy is huge. Just bulk him up a little bit, but not too much if he's being year one Batman. But he's pretty damn tall. Batman's supposed to be like 6'2" or something. So, and he's about the right, like I said, about the right age for like a year one Batman. I'm pretty excited for that, actually.
Scowl voices in the garden. I
Uh-oh.
should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
I should lock on. Hey, you. I need some blood. Will you give me some blood, please? Thank you. There we go. Hold on. I know, my office on the second floor. A rogue skull? Oh shit, there's a lot of them. This hits multiple enemies, right? In a line. There we go. Come on, cool down. There we go. Need to find me some rats now. And dig through the trash here. I don't know if I can recommend The Lighthouse or not. But I actually really liked The Lighthouse. I don't really have much of an idea what the fuck was going on. But the Edward actor really holds his own against Willem Dafoe, and it's just the two of them the entire movie on screen. Like, he did a really, really good job. Hard for me to see people in other shows and movies after learning them was something else. David Tennant and Harry Potter and as the Doctor. Yeah. David Tennant, though, is one of those cases where I usually agree with you, but he's usually so good in everything else that he's in. Like, and Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones is probably one of his all-time best performances. He broke out of those characters in that for me pretty good. But I get what you're saying. I definitely understand. Okay. I need to start actually following the marker. I'm getting in areas I'm not supposed to be yet. Although... this is telling me to go this way. Like a window open or anything? Had to know. What's going on in there? Can I open this door? Excellent. And then flashing at me. Hello, music. Maybe fade in a little bit. Jesus. My headphones have been up higher. That would have been pretty scary. No, can't open that. Alright. Gross, but awesome. Hey, that's me. Feels like I'm back to Evil Within at the moment.
This must be the place.
Oh, Jesus.
It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
This is quite the office. Alright. I don't even know how to use my gun. Is that bad? There's crafting.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Article of again. About coughing. Is there an article of coughing? A rare opportunity and almost a privilege to approach a vampire to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits with a scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I've personally been able to observe over the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires, or Ekin, as they prefer to call themselves. Sudden wall of text. It was super effective, too. A vampire can act and move like a mortal in all his actions, but the trained eye will spot that they have the keenest senses and can react quicker than any mortal. On a few occasions, alarm, surprise, necessity to flee, I've seen a vampire move so quickly it's almost as if he had just vanished, just to reappear somewhere else. The human eye cannot follow their movements when they act so quickly, but it's not like a teleport or dematerialization. It is only a supernatural speed. For me, it is a cat-like attribute which allows them to run, dodge, or jump longer and faster than us. I also noticed that such speed seems to exhaust them, now they are bound to physical limitations. What is it? Struggle? When you're out of moves? Ron used struggle. It's not very effective. Ron hurt himself while struggling. Mesmerism. One of the most powerful abilities a vampire can deploy is the capacity to force a mortal to obey them. I call this trait mesmerism, but it has nothing to do with the mortal ability to alter a subject's mental state. A vampire can bend a mortal to their will. Okay. Will it blend? And they can even break a mind. A vampire I interviewed told me the more a subject tries to resist, the more permanent the damage will be, as if the vampire could literally fracture their target's psyche. The same vampire explained to me that this ability required time to master, and that the result could vary widely from one subject to another. Implant a false memory, erase a painful one. The possibilities are endless and frightening. I wonder how much of our memory is like fractured. The dude didn't use mesmerism on us though, right? That we know of. Blood awareness. This may be the most catastrophic ability of all concerning vampires, since it is the cause of so many tragedies for them and us. Hello? What happened yesterday? Vampires crave for blood. They must use their will to restrain themselves from frantically drinking every drop of blood they can see. They need blood to function and express their full supernatural traits. A famished vampire can be very weak, even if he cannot die of hunger or thirst. This urge, this need for blood, may explain why a vampire is so aroused by it. A vampire confessed to me that blood could sometimes blind him, since its smell and attractiveness can be so strong. When he focuses, a vampire can almost see blood all around them, inside warm bodies, through walls, on a supposedly clean weapon, etc. The same vampire even told me that he can see if a mortal has clean blood or is ill. And then in some cases, he can even sense diseases, infected clothes, or even items in a room. If this is true, it could have so many medical applications, it almost beggars belief. So, if mortal has clean blood or is ill, or in some cases even sense diseases. The reason I started laughing while reading that, I'm sure it's on YouTube. Look up John Travolta, Vampire, Saturday Night Live. And that is why I was laughing. Because he kept, like, sneaking up on people and then, like, interviewing them about, like, when the last time they were sick was and stuff like that. And then he would go to bite them, and then they'd talk about someone, oh my god. Someone that they know that was recently ill with something, and then he would slowly back away from them and move to another person. It was great. I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the second floor. Please forgive the austere decoration, but Pembroke Hospital's not exactly the Ritz. Sorry to let you discover your office alone, but I need to sleep a little more before going back to work. I am just a mere mortal after all. I also give orders to let you rest and for the staff to never enter your room. You'll be able to sleep all day without being disturbed and wake at night without raising any suspicion. I'm afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace. You'll also notice that there is an open window with a scaffolding that allows you to enter and exit the hospital without being noticed. Imagine how awfully new and disturbing this all must be for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand what you must now be facing and feeling. No, you don't. No, you don't. Not unless you're a vampire. No, you don't. Be assured, I'll do whatever I can do to help you in this ordeal. I just saw the dude's face. What the fuck was I watching? I'm glad I met you. These dark times we are all presently facing. I hope our future collaboration will yield great results. Welcome to Pembroke, my esteemed colleague. We should talk soon. I'm so sorry. I've been really sleepy all day. P.S. I left a copy of some of my notes concerning what I've discovered about Ekon in the last few years. Feel free to read about it if you need some guidance, as long as you don't use this knowledge to take advantage of me. Alright, so we got that. Is there anything else? Got a glass vial. Alright, let's move on. First, need to analyze the components you found to unlock new recipes. Click on the To Analyze. A serum. Light regeneration serum. Regenerate 300 health points instantly, then 150 health points over 15 seconds. Nice.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night.
Let's just see if we can level up at all.
Time.
Let's see, what do we got? We got 700 experience points. We ought to be able to get something. This seems worth it. I could technically get that one. Level 2 is locked still. I love that graphic, by the way. Oh no, that's not it. This one. I love that graphic. Oh, I'm so sorry. Tactical Shadow Veil. Drain your stamina to fade into the shadows and become invisible to most enemies. Spring, huh? We get ultimate moves later. Blood Cauldron. Is that an exploding heart? What is that? Focus your power to boil your target's blood, causing it to violently explode, dealing damage to the target and anything nearby. Oh my Jesus! That is so metal! Wow. Got a force field of blood. Alright, that's caltrops. Science! Well, go for health, I guess. Oh, it needs 300. Okay, cool. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not used to that. Yes, confirm. Alright. The following night.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Chapter 2. Alright. We were almost done with Chapter 1 last time. I wonder how many there are.
Dr. Swansea asked me to collect you, Dr. Reed. Hurry up!
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry, there's nothing here.
some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Oh, I didn't mean for that to end the conversation. Alright. Have a balcony? Let's learn where this is. Here? No. He said... that we had a way of coming and going. Huh. Alrighty. Is it in here? Interesting. Over there. Go. All right. What was that? The Swansea? Hey. What's out here that's gonna kill me? Alrighty. Oh, hey. Shotgun shells. I'd really like to get a shotgun. Healthy. Glass vial. Well, this place is creepy. This really is like Evil Within right here. The music is really tense. Find some ferrous tartrate, some quinine, and sodium hypochlorite. Bring the wallet back to its owner. I don't remember picking up a wallet. Well. Oh, that's a sound I wanted. There we go. Ow. Give me that. That. Give me that. We'll drink you again.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Cigarette case. Wait, Bugs Bunny? Put carrots in it? Anything else in here? We're gonna run into Tatiana. Tatiana in here. Oh. All of that was a bottle of alcohol.
Key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Oh, I don't know if I want to go in the basement. Oh. Sorry. Oh, shit. Whoa. Dude. Yeah. I'm getting kind of used to the combat. Oh, that was neat. He like tried to parry me. Bring back my health. Ow, dude. Oh, hey, my max health is decreasing. Why is that? What did I do there? I thought fire and stakes did that. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh shit. You know what? Just get away from me. Oh my lord. Drink my own blood. Well, I take it back. I'm not getting very used to this combat at all. There's the quinine. Like he's wired to blow up. That's a locked door. No. Shotgun shell. Alright. I found a key to the basement. I assume that'll be one of the 3 ingredients. Upstairs will probably be another one. What we got? That is gross. Huh. All in the basement then? Shit. Who are you? What do you want from me?
These skulls feed from corpses.
I was just about to ask, because you've been quiet. I didn't know if you were like, had Animal Crossing out again, or what you were doing. I need to learn how to shoot my gun. I think it's Y. No, it's not Y. I'm using Y. I'm out of stamina. What if this game does negative stamina? Like Dark Souls. Good night, Stokey. Have a good night. Let's see. Where's my gameplay? Controls? Oh my Jesus. Offhand attack. Vampyr skills. Medical checkup. Time for a checkup. Time for a checkup. Oh. Switch main hand, switch offhand. I got you. I bet you it's an offhand weapon that I need to equip. How do I get there? Yep. That's how I use it. This does 64 damage. This does almost as much. Oh, it does more. 15, 15. 15, 20. So it actually shows me the stamina drain on top of it. Use bludgeon. Here's the two-handed. That is a lot of stamina. Don't know if I'm okay with that. I don't have to. I have to use it though. Oh yeah, that's a lot of stamina. Huh. I can't switch my gun. Wonder why. Alright. It's like a big old boss door. I couldn't do anything with it. Yo. I see you. Sounds like it's coming from my left. There's a guy down there. Yeah. Shit. No stamina. I thought I was alone in here. God damn, this guy's hurt. He's level 6. Oh, he parried me. Hey, get some of that health back, yo. That wind up on my stun. Holy hell. No. You stop that right now. Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god, he's parrying me every time. Ooh, that was scary. I need to find some rats. That's what I really need to find. Oh, hey, look. Got anything? Nothing? What? Alright. Oh, I don't like this at all. A new citizen investigation is available. Press the dibbly-doo to open the local investigations menu. Is that this button? No. Is it this button? Okay. Citizen investigations are displayed here, categorized by districts. You can start a new citizen quest by tracking it with X and accessing your map to locate the area to explore. Okay. Oh. You. Ah. Oh. Oh my god. Wow. There's a lot here. Let's see. Samuel Connor. Octosoid? Male, 39. Unknown. He was a fisherman of natural death. Fast progressing pneumonia by virus-induced pulmonary consolidation. Spanish influenza. Examination attendees. Tippets. Finnegan. Tippets.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
Alright. This is interesting.
Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman.
Right.
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion.
Ugh.
Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful.
Ugh. Ugh.
Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Wow. You discovered a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related to them. Press the W to open the citizen's menu. Pivots. Unknown health status. Your human blood to evolve. The blood quality bar indicates the XP you'll earn if you feed on the citizen. Alright.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
What is this? Liston. Press Y directly to directly absorb blood. Interesting. That's not what I want the doobly do. Give me the doobly do. There we go. I'm sorry? Because it's two-handed. I can't. Okay. I gotcha.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right. Oh. Must be a key around here somewhere. Hello. Glass vials. Where do I want to go? Is it behind my door? No fun. Alright. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Damn. These guys are really good at parrying. Oh, that raises my maximum health back up. That is good to know. Can you not drop anything? No drops. Okay. Hey, I was just in here. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't like this. Shit. I'm out of stamina. I've been equating some of the combat to shit of Bloodborne a little bit, and that's a mistake because Bloodborne is so much more forgiving on the stamina regen. Feed, 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 feed. No, no. Nope. Ow. Boy, that was the pits. Oh! Well. We died. You have been defeated. Alright, well. Let's undefeat him, huh? Oh, that was neat. And it reacts to it. Okay, so we haven't lost our progress, but the enemies are back. I see how that works. We're still level 5. God damn it. Okay. Oh, straight up killed him. Alright. We don't appear to have lost progress. Worth it. Especially since this guy's back here. Alright, give me that. Yeah. Oh shit. No, no. Oh, hey. Blam. God damn it, I thought I moved far enough back. Aha! Okay. That's an awful sound. Excellent. And it went better than last time. We gotta rediscover this.
Tippett has made an egregious error.
Alright, so we kept that. So we kept our discoveries, lost our progress. So it's not like from the last save point. That's pretty neat. I like a forgiving game. Go ahead. No, there we go. Okay. Nope. Shit. Need all my stamina to dodge. Right. Hit this asshole on again. Maybe this time. Oh, no. I need a doobly-doo. There we go. Maybe this time. Try this. Oh, boy. Ooh. That did a lot to stun him. About that blood, son. Damn it. Hey. Sit still, will you? No, no. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Damn it. I have the glowing eyes, though. I get him?
These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. Oh, to drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
All right. But anything else of interest? That is up here. Oh, hey. Crafting. Let's see. What do we got? What else is around? Then I saw something flash in this direction. No? Nothing? Rest to evolve. Okay. I'm out of blood, but I got me some of my maximum health back. I'll have to drink to get more back. Ooh. Right. And there's this room. There we go. You're what I want. Hey! Hey! There we go. That's more like it. Give me that. No, move. Shit. All that work. Give it back to me. All right. Who are you? Doesn't connect that way. Doesn't try to head him off. Give him to me. Yeah. Come on, you scalawags. Blam. Oh no. God damn it. I was trying to do that. Stop comboing. Let me do that. No, you do that. Oh, come on. There we go. Excellent. Well, that's upstairs. Must be this way. Using a workbench to boost their efficiency. Do not spit. Do not. Drink from your own cup. Avoid crowds. If taken ill, go to bed. Send for a doctor. I'm sorry? Okay, back up. Wasn't that just here, though? Yeah. Oh shit, you scared me. You forget about me? I'd say so. Yeah, it's getting tough. What is this over here? Interesting. In combat? Oh, hey. Yes. The answer is yes. Oh. I forgot I had my gun. Okay. Wow, look at them. They're a little ravenous, aren't they? There we go. Boy, it really doesn't deal much damage. There we go. Okay, let's get back to our room. Am I even going the right way? Fine. The old morgue. Wait, did I just go in one big circle around this place? What was that? Oh, it's a trash can. Do 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 do. All right. Doesn't seem very nice. This is the old morgue. Wait, what? How do I get back to the fucking hospital? Am I supposed to be going back here? I thought I had all the ingredients. What is going on? Is this the hospital? Okay, here's humans. That's what I'm looking for. Why does that all open up eventually? Does not seem to be... I'm going the wrong way. Alright, you know what? We're already here. So I am going to evolve. I'm really starting to feel like I need this. Let's get some of this. Ah, what the fuck. Go ahead and do that. Wow. Okay, I've only got 90 XP. I'm not going to be able... Oh, no, no. Confirm. Got 14 bullets just for going to sleep? Okay, so I am level 7. My spells seem to be pretty goddamn effective. Yeah. And you come get me or what? Cool. We got quite a bit of crafting materials. We need to go back and check that too. I can double tap this guy. Hey, bitch! Oh no. God damn, man. What is your malfunction, huh? Okay, I'll let my stamina charge. Ah. All right. So let's go back in here, I guess. I just said I was done. All right. What we got? Are they still dead? Did they not respawn? Like, from sleeping? Says it's up. Oh, I can go up again. There's also that room. I wonder if I just missed it. No, no. God damn it. Let me out of here. No. No, no. I'm really mucking this up. Holy hell.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Oh, hey.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. as popular as they are ineffective.
Eh.
But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Alright, so back to our office, I guess. Do the crafting table. Come on, Vampyr. This is the longest loading screen we've seen yet. Alright. That way and up. Anything of interest in here? Okay. I think it was here, right? Yeah, this is too clean. Alright. There we go. Let's see. Can I do that? Yeah. Might regenerate serum. There's 300 health points. Oh, that's really annoying. Treatments. Fatigue. Bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane in the patient's room. Now. Ah. Ooh. All right. Oh, so I've maxed it out. Interesting. Interesting. So 10 damage, it'll do 15 damage. And then I can do either add 3 stun points when the weapon hits, or decrease stamina consumption. Interesting. What was just a recycle all button? Not enough. Wow. I guess I need to drop the machete, huh? Blood point. Okay. Let's evolve real fast. Boom. There we go. What was that? I thought that was flashing. All right. That's a lot. I'm looking for Dorothy Crane. Dorothy Crane.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status.
What a blundering idiot.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Ugh.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book. I never could keep anything from her.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
Interesting.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen.
Healthy.
As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Dead, huh?
So many deaths.
All right. Let's go find Swansea. Who are you? How do I get there?
Shift never ends.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Aykroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Aykroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Alrighty.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Aykroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Ooh.
is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Seems like a good enough fellow.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Alright, I think we've exhausted what we've got from him.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Good evening, sir.
How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month?
This hospital seems...
What's going on here? Quite the loading
I will
screen.
not let you down, my boy. Don't waste your time with me.
That's weird.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed.
Art Kent?
Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Is this the guy that killed the other guy?
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time. You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test
Only the microphone can pick that up.
and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
I will not let you down.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father. Ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Fair point.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Does that mean I can talk to the other doctor?
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Really?
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea.
Jesus.
I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you
I can
later.
probably get that other one from the other doctor, right? But I need to find... I need to talk to that guy. Ackroyd.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
Oh boy.
If you are going to lead this surgery, I'm trusting you to assume the consequences of your actions, whatever the result.
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from his responsibilities, Dr. Reed. There is no need for you to be looking over my shoulder.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
There's still more.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Doctor.
Go find this guy. Hold on. I'm kind of wrapped up in this. I want to see how this system works.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean? You used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Well, I have so many questions.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
Oh boy.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too.
Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh. Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
Alrighty.
How did you get this job? After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here. Do you work here alone? Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open. Why do you have to watch these bodies? Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens. Why close the hospital's main morgue? It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Jesus.
Have we met before? I don't think so, sir. Why? When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead. A funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Yeah, relieved of her life.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh? No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless. Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept? I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill. Do you really believe goodwill cannot last? As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir. Quite depressing, wouldn't you say? Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir. So you're ready to die? No, I'm not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know. You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana. No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Interesting. Yeah.
Please show me what you have to sell. Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Hey. Interesting. All right. I really want to oh, okay, that's what I was seeing.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
I have so many questions.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it's such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Hold on, I am intrigued by this person.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I kind of love this woman.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
That's a Bram Stoker reference.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
No, I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me, for I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal, but do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Oh boy. Hey, Hampton.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps, but who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Well, he shut me down.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone? You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Interesting.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Have you made friends since
This is a weird question.
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
And how did you feel?
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Is that it? Did I go through everything? Yep.
We'll talk again later.
I want to find out more about the other thing.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
Nope, I don't want to go that way. Oh, he's up there. Dr. Swansea.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Thank you. But I'd rather you didn't speak so lightly about my condition. There is nothing I find amusing about this situation.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
All right. That is probably going to wait till next time, though, because I am pretty tired. And I feel like I'm about to fall asleep. So, you can catch me streaming live on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday evenings at 10 p.m. U.S. Central Time. If you'd like to keep up to date with what's going on my channel, you can give me a follow on Twitter. I usually update there. Oh, this is open now. Ooh. Where's my bed? There's my bed. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down. Sorry. Again, I'm tired, so this is why I'm signing off, right? My entire VOD catalog is available on YouTube as well as YouTube exclusive playthroughs. So be sure to check that out. In the meantime, I'll alt-tab out of this, and you guys should still have something on screen. We don't want to host. Not that Will Smith is currently playing Doom Eternal. So I say we go there. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.